live from Huntertown, Indiana. It's Soarin Hawk. And maybe. There we are. Sorry we're a little late. We had some last minute additions to make. So we've got that going. So this is going to be the last session. Oh, hi, Victor. Or is that Vlad? I have to look. That's Vlad the Velociraptor. So, and the offspring there. Yeah, pretty soon we're going to have some grass growing and stuff like that in the background. But right now it's still a little cold out here. I think it's like, what, 45 degrees or something right now?
Feels colder, but 45, you're right.
Wow.
No.
So this is the last show for spring 2022, and that's because we have a lot of programs this summer. We got about 50 programs to do this summer, and we're going to be busier than one-armed paper hangers trying to get this all done. So here we're going to give you a little bit of information about what's going on. So what have we done here in the last month or the last time I talked about this? So far, we've taken in 42 birds this year. 7 of them died, unfortunately. We had to euthanize 23 of them because they were in such bad shape. They were unrecoverable. But we have released 10 birds, so that's a good thing. You're supposed to cheer. Yay. Okay. And we got 2 more sitting out there. They're waiting to go. I think we got a great horned owl and a vulture. So we got 2 guys out there waiting to go. So we're getting
Both in the flight pens.
Both in the flight pen. So they're getting their muscles all worked out and everything. So they're going to be ready to roam. So what have we gotten in so far this year? We got only 1 kestrel so far. So, but we know baby season's coming, and we're probably going to get a few more. 2 bald eagles, 4 barred owls, the broad-winged hawk 1, Cooper's hawks 9, and let's see, eastern screech owl 2, great horned owl 8. Wow, there's a lot of those guys came in, mainly car strikes there. Red-shouldered hawk, 11 red tails. Well, that's expected because we get a lot of those guys in. And let's see, what else we got? We got 1 short-eared owl and 1 turkey vulture. So 42 birds so far this year. But but we're all ready for the oncoming birds from spring. How we're doing on presentations? We got 53 more scheduled. Most of them this summer. We have a few out in the fall, but most of them are going to be this summer, so we're going to be everywhere. We've delivered 26 programs so far. We've had an audience of 824. Our guys tend to be conservative on counting people. I tell them every time, count all the arms and divide by 2. But they just, And let's see what else. We've had 61 different people out there presenting. The van, we've only put 378 miles on the van, which is good. We don't want to put too many miles on a van. We're going to keep that thing for 20 years. Presenter miles, this is the mileage that our presenters use to get to us or get to the location for the event. So 1,220 miles there. So a lot of people are spending a lot of time and a lot of gas money. 251 hours of presentation time. We've taken in $2,356 in program fees. We have another $4,510 pledged, and we've taken $162. So we've done a little better than $7,000. So we're sort of paying our way, but we had a kind of a very slow spring, and we did have to cancel a few of our programs because they were in the quarantine zones where we couldn't go with our birds. So we had to cancel some. So that hurts us a little. Well, one of the big things is spring raffle. That's just popped up. Just kind of it just popped up. So starting on May 2nd to July 4th, where can I get their tickets?
Visit the Soarin Hawk fundraising group, and there'll be more details on how to get the tickets there.
Where's that going to be?
On Facebook.
On Facebook. Okay. So there's going to be more information coming about it. But anyways, so May 2nd to July 4th, you can purchase tickets. The drawing is on July 6th. Tickets are $2 or 6 for 10. And we have 2 things going. We have a nice, beautiful quilt that's being auctioned off. It's or being raffled off. So it's a beautiful thing. Or we have some original barn owl art. Was that done by Monet? No. No. Oh, okay. All right. So just checking. I was told it was original barn owl artwork, and so okay. So, anyways, help us out. Every little bit helps. But the thing is, you're really going to get something really nice out of this. So we'll have the pictures of the quilt and the barn owl art up on the Facebook here a little bit later on.
Yep.
So save up that money, and and you'll find something really nice. And just think, early Christmas shopping, right?
Yeah.
You might get yourself a real bargain, let's see. So a little bit of talk about avian influenza. It's still around, but still no major outbreaks. There's a little place down in Johnson County had a couple of chickens and a couple ducks. It was like a flock of 40 birds. And so that was the latest outbreak that we've had in Indiana. And so it's still way out there, okay? But anyway, so what are we doing here, okay? So at the facility, we're still limiting our access of non-Soarin Hawk volunteers, okay? So they basically everybody has to use the bleach tubs to clean their footwear, keep their garments clean when handling wild birds. So we're taking care of that. Bird rescues. There's no rescues within 5 miles of a known outbreak, so we're keeping away from those places. Rescue birds are being brought to a quarantine site now, so they'll be off campus, so we don't have to work. And every bird that we rescue will be tested for avian flu, so we're going to keep it away from here. So, there is some more information, but mainly that's for the troops here to get involved with. But we are covering our bases, and we're going to keep our birds safe and keep us safe. The spring cleanup, that was pretty successful. We could have used a couple more volunteers, but it did last from, I guess you guys started about 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah, I got here at 8.
Okay, I got here at 9. So, but by 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, they got all the birds out on perches. The birds were happy. Sun was shining. The breeze was blowing. So it was really great out there. And so I want to thank everybody that came out to help. We removed the winter protective panels, got those all down. And then we had a crew of people went out there and cleaned all the panels up for storage. And the storage, so now the panels are all in storage over at Ted's place and out of the way. We've made some necessary repairs, and we cleaned all the habitats. And we relocated Cheyenne and Monet. So now the birds that require heat are all in the same building. So we have those guys all together. And we disposed of a lot of unwanted junk. Imagine Ted's surprise when he opened up his sanitainer out there. So, no, he knew it was coming. But anyway, so we got rid of a lot of stuff. And so the storage facility, for the moment, looks a lot better. And when we get our new shed, we'll be able to move everything very quickly and expeditiously. And the new shed's coming Friday morning.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
So they said they'd give me a
Yay.
They said they'd give us a half-hour warning that when they're coming. And so we want a whole gang of people out here to tell the guy how to drive the thing, to get it in and unload it. So anyways, so the spring cleanup was pretty good. And we did have some good sloppy joes. Okay, we got those, and so we had sloppy joes, and let's see, what were those things? TGIF, cheddar bacon chips. Okay, those were pretty good. And so that was nice. And we disposed of a lot of water and 7-Up and Cokes. So, in conclusion, well, this is short. Okay.
Wow.
So, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Back. So, we have a lot of upcoming events that you guys can come to, all right? So, let's see, in June 9th, we're going to be up at Kendallville Public Library for the reading program. Let's see, June 10th, we'll be there with the Tin Caps, and we'll have Jeff out there to sing the national anthem for us. Okay. We're going to be down at the Headwaters Park in June 14th for the River Drums Festival. We will be away from the drums, and then we're going to be starting 3 sessions out there at Channel Lake State Park. So the first one's going to be June 16th. It's a Thursday, and we're going to be there at the Sunny Shelter. Bring the birds out. Balloons Aloft there in Angola. That's on the 9th of July. Open Streets, Calhoun Street downtown, and that's in August. And Friends of the Limberlost, that's also in August. And we have some other places we're going to be going. We have Northwoods Village, so check with them. Jefferson Township 4-H Club, so if you're a member of the 4-H Club, check with your 4-H leaders and find out when we're going to be there. Women in the Outdoors, okay. Going to be over there at the Isaac Walton League.
Oh, and that's where you bring her a little.
That's, yeah, you can bring your well, if you want to bring your crossbow, you can bring your crossbow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
My crossbow and my.
Yeah. So we're going to be just doing a little.
BB gun.
Yeah.
BB guns. Yeah. So we're going to be at Huntertown
I
Elementary.
bring them everywhere.
So we're going to be there for the second grade at Huntertown Elementary, right?
That'll be fun.
And then we're going to be over there at the Cherubusco Community Child Care later on. Garrett Middle School. So we make an annual pilgrimage there for the sixth graders. And so we're going to be there. South Adams Elementary School. That's way down there in Bern. And so we're going to be there for the second grade. The Lady Shriners. They promised. Well, they weren't sure if they're going to have the elephants there or not, but but we're hoping they would. But I don't think they're going to. And don't forget Camp Little Turtle. If you're one of the scouts, we're going to be up there with bird watching bird badge, okay, or bird study bird badge. Excuse me, bird study. So anyway, so those are some of the things we have coming up. So so come on out, see us humiliate people by dressing them up like a hawk. And and we have a lot of fun with the kids, that kind of thing. Or we may have a booth set up someplace, and we'll be out there, with some displays and some literature and things like that. And hopefully, it won't be cloudy and windy like it was this day. LNC Nature Park on April 30th at 1 p.m. So come on out and see where the buffalo roam. And there's also some roaming elk out there too. So we're going to be there right there in the Nature Center. Huntertown Elementary, there we go. Or the South Adams Elementary. Don't forget Tin Caps Baseball on June the 10th. Arrive early, get a good seat, hit the refreshment stand early, and do drop off a couple pretzels or something at our place. We're going to be down there for River Drums. The River Drums are going to be in one place, and we're going to be far away under the trees with our birds. Don't forget we have the Women Outdoors, so get your camouflage hat and your camouflage goodies and come on out, and and this is sponsored by the National Wild Turkey Federation, okay? And let's see, Balloons Aloft, okay? That's going to be a fun day. I know that Pam really wants to go soaring, and so she'll be really a soaring hawk, and so that's going to be some fun. And let's see, and don't forget Camp Chief Little Turtle. And we'll be up there doing the bird watching, and I think that's for 4 weeks in a row on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock, and that's always a lot of fun. The kids get a lot out of that. And don't forget, so Gigi wants you, right?
Yeah.
And so Gigi wants you to volunteer, come on out, and so summertime's coming up, I know you're going to be really busy, but this is a good time to come out here because it's going to be warm, it's going to be sunny, and so you get a good chance to come out. Gigi has orientation classes for you, so you go all through that, and there will not be calisthenics this year, all right? So that's all, we're taking that off, and the obstacle course has been removed.
Right, that's gone.
That was kind of like, oh, well, we tried, but we lost too many volunteers. So come on out. We could use your help.
Yep.
So don't forget, you can adopt a raptor. That's a virtual adoption. And you get a certificate, a photo, and bird history. You know what? Maybe we could give them a video of their bird. That would be a fun thing.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I'll just raise the price. Okay.
So quick, adopt your raptor before the price raise.
Yes. Yep. Inflation. It's Putin's fault. Okay.
Unless you want a video.
Okay. The Soarin Hawk Raptor Adventure is still going on. We have several people coming on out and for that. But so a lot of fun. It's a good thing to visit. And like I said, it's going to be nice and warm and sunny. And just guess what? It won't be as crowded as the zoo. So you'll be able to, unfortunately, we don't have a refreshment stand. But, unless you want a mouse. Okay. And don't forget, ooh, that didn't turn out too well. So our programs are available for schools, homeschoolers, community groups, scouts, churches, and retirement homes. And we'll do birthday, weddings, Eagle Awards, block parties, and baby showers. So there's all kinds of things. Anything you want to celebrate, we can
Yep.
be there and help you celebrate it. And don't forget Amazon Smile. You guys got to get out there and buy your new summer togs. You know, I've heard a few people complain that being on lockdown or whatever, they gained some pounds, so they had to go out there. They have to go out there and buy some new shorts and other stuff for the summertime. Kroger Community Rewards. Did I announce last week that we got $413
Yeah,
from them? Yeah, so we got to do that. Yep. So that's going to be great. Don't forget to check with your employer about matching funds, you know, and, so see what they can work out for you, you know. Give, you're putting in a lot of time here to help us out. So, you can do the same thing with your employer. Tell them, hey, I'm working real hard there. And, well, don't push it too hard because then they might say, you're not working very hard here.
Right.
But,
Be careful
anyways,
what you say.
be careful what you say. But anyways, check for employer matching funds or other kinds of programs that they might have for giving to a local charity. Don't forget, we're a not-for-profit 501c3, okay? And we don't eat fish yet.
No, not
we're
yet.
still good on fish. So, but keep sharpen up your hooks and that kind of thing. Get ready for later on this summer, and starting probably about mid-June, we'll probably start taking
might need
in some fish.
Yeah.
And,
Give Lynn a call, the rescue line a call, and she can tell you for sure if we need
yeah, right.
fish or
Yeah,
not.
yeah. That's 260-241-0134. Right. And let's see what else we got here. And that's it for this week. And like I said, we're going to be back in the fall, and we'll start some new tasks or new subjects. If you have some ideas of some things you want to discuss or talk about, let us know. But we have a lot of programs, so you're going to see us out there in the flesh, in feathers. Okay, so and so we'll see you. No questions, nothing.
No questions.
No questions. So
Nope. So, thanks
yep.
everyone.
So thank you, and we'll see you in the fall. Unless we come up with something really great during the summertime, then we might just put up some new stuff. Yeah. So
Yep. Okay. Bye everybody.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.